Now listen to me. If we lose today, if we lose practice today, we're back to a losing record. We're 2-2 right now. If we lose today, we're at 2-3. If we win today, we got a winning record. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
It's a big difference. A big difference between winning and losing today.
And our week was focused on our defensive effort, defensive focus. We're undersized at every position. We understand that. So we have to do all the things right. We have to close out right, feet, lead step first and finish the play with the defensive rebound. So we've really emphasized the defensive end. To be honest with you, I think our offense is a little bit ahead, and that's not usually the case. So we've got to give a better defensive focus, and it's going to be our next focus for the entire month. So.
Hold it. Hey, understand one thing. I don't know if you watch that at all, but it's a really physical battle. Okay, especially on the glass. Everybody understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If you know the answer to my question, then there's no excuse for you not to do it. And it's not one person, it's multiple people.
What should you have done? Should have taken a charge.
Then why didn't you? You're standing right there. Are you just not disciplined enough to do it? Do we need to be so disciplined in practice that we literally have to have this and this and this and this to teach you guys discipline? Because I'll do it. If you know the answer, then there's no excuse. Does everybody understand that concept?
Yes, sir.
Everybody should understand that. Yeah, so Lonnie came into us as a sophomore. He moved into the district. He came in and he was a part of our JV program, and it was funny. Day one, we see a 6'5" kid walk into school, and we immediately pull him out of lunch and we say, "Hey, can you play basketball?" And he's like, "I'd like to play basketball." That first year was a tough year for Lonnie, maturity-wise. He had a long way to go, and the growth that he's shown, especially through his junior year. Going into senior, especially in his off season, that summer between his sophomore and junior year, was just incredible. He's become a kid that I want to be around. He's become a kid that teachers enjoy, staff members enjoy. So it's kind of one of those things. It's been a tough process at times. He knows it, but it's been an enjoyable process because you see the rewards at the end, and he's really doing nice things.
The thing is that Cory had a lot of experience, playing a little bit at the one last year with Tyus on the floor, gained him some experience that way. I thought he played a solid afternoon, but the thing about him is that he can be as good as he wants to be, and whenever he takes possessions off, it's a struggle. So we got to get him a little bit more consistent with his effort because whenever he does give it, it's pretty strong.
Playing for Coach Bracewell it's fun because we got like a good relationship since like 8th grade, so it's really cool. Oh yeah, when he mad, it's a different person. It's like you don't really want to talk to him because it's like he's so serious and his face is red, and you don't want to talk to him.
Tyus, as a senior last year, I had to play with him. You learn to appreciate real good leadership. Cory, he's like a youngin', but he real good. So.
Overall, I think the perception was really high. I've received several text messages, emails about how fun it was. Alumni games can get heated, you know, it's old rivals that you used to compete for spots in, but it was just such a good atmosphere. I think the community really enjoyed it. I bet you we had somewhere between 500 and 600 people here that night, throughout the night.
I mean, I actually didn't see I was stretching in the locker room with Cory. And yeah, people was telling me about it. A lot of people was telling me about it, but Coach Griffith showed me.
So the alumni that fell on his face, first of all, God bless him for coming out and playing and participating. It's a good thing. But I've watched that video probably around 100 to 150 times and laughed hysterically. So
that was funny. Like he just kept falling for so long. It was I had to walk out the gym. Yeah, I watched it in class the other day. I was weak. It's funnier in slow motion. Yeah.
Do to start our scouting report, we take about 2 minutes here for you to read over it. It needs to be dead silent here. This is how we always do scouting reports. 2 minutes to read over it, kind of get yourself familiar with it, so as we're talking through it. How many rebounds can we get? How many second chance opportunities do they get? We have to rebound in basketball. 5 guys. All right? Limit turnovers. If we turn it over, we are going to struggle this year. We are going to struggle. We cannot turn it over. All right?
Even from my first year, I think this has been one of the more challenging Novembers that I've ever been faced with. And so we started grading practice. We win or loss every drill, win or loss every practice, and I think our record right now is 12-3. We started out 1-2, so we've only lost 1 practice over the last 3 weeks. So it's been a process. I think that our guys are adapting to that. I think that they're embracing it, but whenever they are embracing it, there's still some friction there. You know, one of the things, we're keeping the locker room really clean. I know that's a little thing, but it adds up. You know, there's 30-some guys in that locker room. So if we can do those things, you know, all the little things this year, we're going to have some success.